Hello everybody, welcome back to Anno 1800, looking at our latest airship. We just finished another airship construction and we have three of them now. I think I could go for another one right away, but we're not doing that. I really just needed one more to do some quests, and quests we have a mammoth task. The technician explains that mammoths would have roamed free all over the northern hemisphere during the Ice Age. He's excited by the prospect that some might be found suspended in ice to the northwest, and that is something we should be doing. There it is, and I'm hoping for some expedition scraps. We can also find them out here in the Arctic, or well, in the Arctic wildlands, as I like to call them. And there we have lots of scraps that we can just collect, right? He's also got a quest for us, and an exploration quest. We do get, however, just an Inuit hunter out of that, so I'm going to decline. I don't need this item. Perhaps we get something better than in the future. But yeah, we're doing those quests now, very good. And we can also use the airship then for getting some building materials to the plateau. And in fact, what am I doing? Let's get down here to the little glacier. He's just passing by. Get us some timber up there to the plateau, because I would like to finish my fourth gas pump that we have up there. Let's just see. There we have the timber, perhaps the bricks and steel beams. We don't need any of that anymore up here. Oh, and we do get... No, I don't need that either. It's just a very weak item overall, and there's also no reputation to be gained with her. Let's just wait, and I just love how fast those airships are. Purely incredible. When you have played with the ships all the time, and then you get to the airships and they're just so fast, even on standard difficulty. Beautiful. Let's see in Alpine. Up here we have now all the resources. I should be fine by building this one, but I'm building it in blueprint now for only. It does need some heating though, and it is getting some heating there, right? So this is fine. And now we can just build those four then, and it all costs me 38 timber and 29 tons of steel beams, but it also costs me a lot of workforce, 250 technicians in total. Let's just see where we can squeeze in a few more. I think we can upgrade. Yeah, we cannot really upgrade much here anymore. There we still have a block though that I could use. We do need another heater for that. It is not so far away from the major center there, so let's just get us another heater up there. Coal is not the biggest issue that we have, right? So we have enough of coal, and this is a distance that it can definitely take. So I'm just going to build the heater there now. As we can see, heat is now distributing around it, and I think we have a canteen here, but they don't have the biggest reach. Let's just build a few more, another block. There we can squeeze in a few more houses. And here, and I think that's it again already. Let's just see. All of them do get some heating there, very good. And those guys here perhaps, but I'm pretty sure that we're not going to have... wait a second. 38 tons of timber it was. I mean, let's just build all of them, and I will just be able to get another airship then over here. They can grow now. They should have everything they need, and the heater is also already getting some of the coal. So further expand that, and then we have another one of those gas stations. Now we have arrived. Fly to the first position. We are at the first position. I don't think I've seen this quest yet. That's pretty cool. Where's the first position? It's down here. Oh, there it is. There are signs of mammoth bones, I guess. And click on them. I must be blind. I can't click on anything here. Icebound mammoth. Alright, I guess we need to follow the bones here to find this mammoth there. Oh, and there is something actually up here. The defectors, they want to give me more and more stuff so they can move into my town, but I'm still going to decline them. There is actually a mammoth. That is pretty cool. Alright, and what should I do now? Click on it and pick it up. And there we got the mammoth. And let's deliver that to where? To Sky Trading Post, to any trading post, I guess. Because all of our trading posts have been activated. Let's just do this. And perhaps we actually get the mammoth then for the zoo as well. Who knows about that? Perhaps with some magic we can do this. Also, my exhibition is now working for some more botanical plants that we need. And by the way, in Africa, I've also sent one ship there to Ketima, because Ketima also sells us some nice items there that I perhaps don't have yet, like the hyena, the fennec, We don't have that yet. Another elephant? We might get another elephant. Why not? Having 2 of them, no problem. And Eastern Giant Snail. I don't know if that is so exciting, but we don't have it. So let's just take this one too. The Oryx, like a goat animal, we have that already. For the museum, we would have some items, but I think for the museum we are finished, right? There's not that much more that I would like to add there. This one we don't have, a flamingo. Should look nice. And one more item, a zebra. Very good. I mean, they're not the highest quality, but attractiveness is not that important anymore, right? We are fully capped anyway. I just want to have some variety in the zoo there. Let's get this one to Crown Folds right away. 6 more animals are coming in, and with the exhibition, a few more plants as well, so that we can, well, fully stack those districts then that we have. Let's get back to the Arctic, because I think my airship has arrived by now. There it is. And deliver that to my trading post here. Yes, let's turn it in. And oh, actually we do get a frozen woolly mammoth for the museum though, but we still do get this one. That's pretty cool. Alright, we might get this one to the museum, to Crown Falls right away. I just love that we have so many special artifacts then in Crown Falls that show the history of the quests and the stuff that we have seen over the course of this Let's Play. I just love that idea. They've done such a wonderful job on this. Very good. Let's also send the airship up there to the plateau then, once again with some building resources. We should be having more of them now. Yes, some of them want to upgrade, some of them don't. Because the canteen is too far away. I was expecting something like that. We might just squeeze in another canteen here. And then we have another few buildings here as well. That should be fine. Hello there. We just need a few more technicians, right? And then we can build the gas pump there. Let's get the airship with some timber, and let's also have some steel beams there. Should have steel beams. There they are. And you are doing what? Oh, only 5 tons pemmican more. This is not much though. Boosting the production. Wasn't that successful? What is happening here? Do we have now too much food? Too much pemmican meat? It's +1, so we're still not consuming the most of it, right? And a +3 on the pemmican food side though. I think we might still go for another cookhouse. Yep, we can absolutely do this. Even though I boosted the production already by 35%, it's still more food that we can consume. So let's build another one here. And it's still not affecting the charcoal kiln. Very good. That's fine overall. And yeah, we should be getting more out of it then. My airship has arrived once again. There it is. And where are expedition scraps? I would like to get more of them for my item making to boost the gas pumps then. Let's get the timber off board. And can we upgrade? Yes, we can. Let's upgrade those guys here. 210. We do need how many? 250. Easy peasy. We do have them. Very good. And we have now the city status of outpost. How many more are there for this territory here? Can't be that many more outposts. And let's build it. The gas mine. There it is, consuming once again all the technicians that we had to this point. And very close there to the trading post as well. So this one is delivering now some more gas. Very good, and it's working. 4 of them are working now. That's a lot of gas coming into Crown Falls. And this should allow us now to have at least one more gas power plant that I would like to have up here. And up here we can now get rid of this one. Goodbye. Let's get rid of the fence here. And instead of all of that, let's build us the gas-fired power plant. It's actually takes more space than the normal one, the coal one. But it's fine. And now, how good we can get rid of all of these tracks here. Going all the way down here. And then
I'd hate to punish you, but if that's what it takes.
Where was the track system going down? Up to this point there. Yep, up to this point there. We can get rid of them. That means now that we can use this one later then for the next DLCs as a bus lane, right? So it's not colliding there at all with our train system. I don't know why we have these pavements then. That is a bug from one of the mods, but it's fine. And let's also just have some paving here for a bigger avenue. We might also be using one of these then for some trees. Who knows about that? So many options. So little time, because I already have my next thing in mind that we need to do right now. And that is something that I actually promised a long time ago and still haven't done. And that is the hotels. We can also have, of course, some hotels in the tourist district. Yeah, let's pay that. And there we have our central station. So it might make sense to me, or it makes sense to me, to have some hotels here as well. Let's do this by getting rid of this block here of investors. Sorry, pals. We have enough of them anyway, right? And let's just have a look at that. And there they are. And there we have the hotel. Your residents live here. Residents provide income and workforce. And there we have one of these hotel buildings. I think they look fantastic. Bear in mind, these are modded buildings, which makes it even more incredible to me. And I would like to have this one here, right? And we can use this here. And hopefully, somehow, the same thing over here. Overlapping radius, what is that? These are tourists, neutral ones. And as we can see, there's the post demand they have as well. So a post station, that is something we have here too. It's a bit bigger. In fact, can we make it smaller? No, we can't. This is huge though. Where should I have the post station then? Let's get rid of this one again. And have the post here. Overlooking the town center there. Oh, this is looking fine. Look at that. This is the post office. We can get rid of this road here. And instead of that, we might just have these tourist buildings there, right? First of all, can I stack those posts? Unfortunately, I can't do that. This is a shame though. Right, so they can't be squeezed next to each other. So what we can do here only is having then the hotels like this. Or here in this area, we just have some of these buildings here. Right, and I think I'm going to do that. We can upgrade them and then they will be skyscrapers like that. And just here by the post office, and down here we can then have these hotels, one with the radius and one without the radius, right? So we can squeeze them in together. It's just a shame that we really can't, it seems, put them together there, right? It would look like this, which is not fine. So I think, yep, in order to build it, we do need to get rid of these buildings here, and then we can squeeze it in right next to them. Like this, right? So there we have the office now, or the hotel, and there we see some tourists now. They get all these resources as well they want, plus the post then. And the post we have here working for us now. The post, however, does need the input of letters, and those letters are being produced by the station, or should be produced by the station. At least one block we managed to finish thus, so that we have a hotel block now, with one of the buildings looking a bit different, but other than that, as we can see, they now have it. The only thing that I'm a bit confused right now, how is they produce some letters? I remember that those stations there, as we can see, they're producing the letters. They have a full output storage right now. Perhaps we do need to have some of these hotels then close to these, which is perfectly fine for me, because of course here we do have a station and we have the tourists. So let's see, let's get rid of one of these buildings here. Before I do that, I need to make sure that they can also look into the right direction. They can. Very good. So let's get rid of these two houses there. And there we have one of these hotels, right, overlooking now that area, and they should be getting now hopefully somehow those letters. The only thing I still need is a post, and the post is really big though. Right, we cannot just squeeze it in there. Tricky. How should we use the post system? Well, we might use it here. Let's get rid of those buildings. There we have a street, and there we have the trees that I don't need here then. Let's get rid of those streets there. And then I should be able to squeeze in a post office there just fine. Let's build it. There we have the post, and somehow it should be getting some letters now. No idea though if it... Oh, there it is. Actually, in fact, it is. Very good. As we can see, the letters from the small station are now being brought, or being brought over here to the Post office, it's got it now. And as we can see, it's producing now some post service. Right, the post service is now working, and the tourists here do have now the post luxury need fulfilled. And that means that more of them can now live in one of these houses then. This is fun. This is how I imagined it. Let's just check these buildings up here again. Unfortunately, what I can see is this one here is not providing any letters at all. So let's get rid of that post office there again. I don't need that. And we might just have some normal buildings here once again, right? After all, so this was totally for naught, but it's fine. We learn from that. First time that I've used this mod. And we will have another tourist block then down here. And this will be coming in very, very nicely with the DLCs then, what we can use here. This is looking a bit naked though. Let's use this space with some, elm trees. So it doesn't look so naked anymore. Nice buildings, by the way. Awesome buildings. Looking good so far. For modded ones, I like this one. Another landmark that we have now in Crown Falls. At the same time, our exhibition is finished, or it has been finished for some time, I don't know. We do get the second highest reward out of it. Let's just check this one. A few more trees. The banyan tree, Aspelatia, that we don't have yet. So I can use those things. And my animals have also arrived. So let's just do all of that. I hope some of them are some... Oh yeah, right. Let's use some trees there. This is a building, very good. And this one here is a tree. And then we can have another building here coming together. And on the other end of the town we have the zoo. So we got a few more items now from Africa. Not one of them is an animal for the with water though, so we will just continue here. Birds, we don't have two. Oh my goodness. There we can have another elephant, right, because we have the African animals there. And perhaps hyena. And by the way, we have the birds here, so the flamingo might fit in, right? We have the birds, and the flamingos are also now here. This kind of like reminds me of Planet Zoo with all of these compounds that we fill in. Up here we have already some of those animals, so the zebra might fit into. Right, so the whole northern area is finished. For sea animals we still probably need to do some treasure hunts. Around it we can have some weaker animals now, so like the fennec over there and the snails. I mean, who really cares about the snails? But still, it's a building after all, so this is fine for the insects, right? Having this one here. Oh yeah, this is coming together so nicely up here with the waterfalls in the background. Huge one. Let's just have a look there real quick into the zoo, for example. So up here, I imagine that somewhere here we will have a bus station, hopefully. And then we just go into the zoo. There's not that many people here. There we see some beverages and food. Just perfect. And we can then walk through all of this one here. What do we have here? Anno tours. There you can book a tour through the zoo, I guess. As we continue with these fantastic mountains in the background. Into those gardens there. All the way up there to the music pavilion that we can see. And all of those animals around it.
A drop in the ocean.
Just fine overall. I love this game, especially with all these monuments and ornaments that we can have. Now, let's just see. I would like to get, not many more, but once more, botanical exhibition. This is coming in. We are not going to need that many here anymore, right? We might purchase some in the New World. I think she is selling some plants from time to time, though I could be mistaken. No, she is. And also Pelican for the zoo. Do I have some traders here? I have an ironclad ship here. Yeah, I don't have the best ships though. I do have a warship there with 3 slots available. So we might just check if... Oh yeah, actually pretty fine for the botanical garden there. And meadow sage that we can also use.
Ship under attack.
Let's just use once more. Something for... Oh, there were some water plants. Damn it. I think we still need a few more of them. Oh, a bear. Let's use the bear. Let's get this one there right to Crown Falls. So that we squeeze in a few more of those items into our zoo and botanical garden. The New World is looking fine though. I don't need to do anything else here anymore. I should not have said that. but overall it's fine. The Arctic, we're producing now more gas than ever, so this is something we still want to craft this item to boost the gas though. Other than that, here, as we can see, also electricity is now coming into those districts there, and yeah, coming together nicely. I love this game. Stay tuned.